Okay, so welcome back to another video, of course. Again, I want to apologize for a lot of things, but to start with, I must admit that I was trying to make some time lapses, so I added some music onto the video. Now, the problem is that I may have put way too many cuts and you may not be able to enjoy the music. But I will make sure to leave the music in the description anyways, so you can go check them out. They're very cool songs, although they're not my cup of tea. I prefer more extreme songs, if you know what I mean. So yeah, also me editing all of this, me having to speak like this, be like,
Hey, what's up, Ziggers? So today I am going to be giving you guys a quick tutorial on pretty much on how you breathe.
anyways, video rolls on. Welcome back to the goddamn series of survival again. So, as you can see, last time we were able to build a mining ship. I'm not gonna call it a miner anymore because for some reason YouTube enjoys um, translating it to minors instead of miner. So yeah, that's kind of bad. So I'm just gonna call it a mining ship. Okay. We built or we repurpose our respawn pod into a mining ship. We got a connector, a cargo, survival kit, and the basics we need to survive in this very dark world. So, my plans for today are very simple. Get more materials, change this mining ship for my blueprint, the Oosh. Where is it? Here, devs used to be. I plan on building this because it is way better than that one. So, let's jump right in for that. So first of all, we will need something where we can build this. And I was thinking about using a rotor. So we can connect the rotor to the base, and that way I can put a projector on it, and it will not, disappear on me if I place it on the ground. So for those of you that don't know, rotors, I don't know if it's this one or the other one. I think it doesn't matter. But the thing with rotors is that you can convert from large grid. So you see how this is a very large cube and that one is small. That is a large grid, this is a small grid. You cannot combine them, legally speaking. You cannot combine both of them. But with a rotor, you can do something very cheeky. You can weld this. One moment. We can weld this, get rid of this thing. And now if we go into here, look for the rotor, and we can add a small head. So yeah, there it is, very teeny tiny thingy right there. I'm gonna weld it just in case. I don't want anything to break it. It's probably gonna be me who breaks it. That's the worst part. I am not the best pilot for ships, I guess it's a way to say it. There we go. So now I just get a projector. If I can type it. Did I not unlock it yet? Oh, I don't have it. Damn, need an interior light. So, because I'm using the progression mode, which we spoke about the last video, so you could, go watch that and maybe learn a little bit from me. So, the progression system, in a nutshell, is you get the main block and you unlock the rest of them. And as you can see, we need to build anything in here to get anything out of here. In this case, I'm just gonna build a light because it's the cheapest thing. So now, as you can see, it says by building the interior light, you have unlocked new recipes. So now, projector. There we go. So now all I have to do is build this into the small head. And we have successfully built a tiny projector, a small grid projector, onto a large grid that is being powered, so it won't disappear. Why do I say this? Well, in this game, if you leave a grid that's not powered and it's very small anywhere, if you go further than 700 meters, it will just disappear. Just like this very nice projector right here that I cannot see. Let's wait until it decides to load in. There we go, we have our projector. Now well, I'm just gonna get rid of it very quick because I didn't see the orientation. Which is maybe not that important, for me at least, because I can just move it around, but it's convenient to have it the right way. And what is the right way, you may ask? Well, for what I know, pretty sure these two thingies right here are the front, and the four things on top are, of course, as I said, the top of it. I think. You never know. I just don't remember very well. So now I can just look for my blueprint, which is called Devs, this one. And there it is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the textures. Maybe it's because of the mod. There's too many things going around. So now I have to fix it, which is kind of annoying to do. At least it's in the right orientation, so that's one thing to care, one less thing to care about. That's what I wanted to say. Now I just look for the projector. I have to somehow turn this thing around. Forward. Is that good enough? Almost, just by one. So now we move it to 18. And there we go. There's a miner. It's very nice, very nice. Now I just have to put some blocks in so it has our thing to support onto. Oh, and another thing I forgot to do is very way too important, is to rotor lock this, otherwise it's gonna begin spinning. I don't think I will need this, but yeah, rotor lock, very important, otherwise this thing is gonna begin rotating as you build. And you do not want to have a roasting chicken as a mining ship. Just turning around like the chicken is cooking, yeah, whatever. So I'll put this, and now it should light up, meaning that I can weld it. So how about we start welding? If I need more materials, I'll just go get them. This is just for now. If I need materials, we will go and get those. So shall I may make this a time lapse, although I don't have any music to put on because I am not very how will you say this? A veteran on YouTube, so I have no clue if I'm gonna get immediately copyrighted, imagine. So yep, we will see what I do. As I'm building this, I'm realizing just how many materials we're gonna need just to build this. Like, these two thrusters right here, and there's 4 of them by the way, these two will take like almost everything we have right now. And of course, because there is 4 of them, yeah, it's gonna be a big investment. The good thing is that this ship is quite literally worth it to build. The most worth thing I've ever done. This thing. We can get so many things just with this. So many minerals in one go. So yeah, let's continue.
I can feel you in my heart, you in my arms.
Okay, so we are. Well, we have nice progress into the chip, but I'm running into a very unexpected issue, and that is that I'm not getting enough power to, power on this. In fact, you should be able to see that I don't have enough power by, yep, the light. If I stay here, it turns off sometimes. In fact, I'm not even recharging my suit power, so that is a problem, a big one. If I may add, it's quite a big problem. So yeah, I'll sort that out very quickly. I just need another wind turbine, or some others, some turbines, and of course, silicon is, damn. Well, that's why we have a mining ship. So we're gonna go get some silicon very quickly. I cannot make the wind turbine anyways with that one, so let's jump into the ship. Where is the silicon? It's over there. So where's my connector? God damn, I forgot to name the connector. This is why you name your things. There we go. So now here it is. Switch lock. Wait, I didn't check if there is anything. Ah, damn. There were things. Well, that's an issue. No problem though. Easy fix. Whatever with that. Let's go get some silicon. Before, I wanted to do something. This. Ah. Which thruster is that? Is the fifth one. 5, this one. So what I'm doing is turning the forward thruster off. So now I can just go forward and then release, and it will not try to stop me. That way we save a little bit of power, and we can cruise around a little bit. So silicon, if you can recall, this ship has some issues lifting all the weight, so we're gonna have to mine just a tiny bit, just enough. I forgot to see how much weight this thing could, carry on itself. That's gonna be a problem because I'll have to just feel it whenever the ship is too heavy. I'm gonna have to begin dumping some of the weight out of the ship. So yeah, I guess I don't have to make the same observation about minerals having different colors, and you can identify them by eye. And if you ask me what's the point of that, well, when you're in space, the only way you can survive like looking for minerals is by either quite literally slapping a camera onto your ship and trying to locate the minerals, or by getting very close to the asteroids, but that's not very nice. As you can see, the textures are long gone. We will never know why, but whatever, I'll have to get it. Silicon is silicone. It's quite an easy material to see. Never mind, it's not very easy because it has a similar color to the rock. That is a problem. Okay, we don't have any. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's like a very dark color. Usually you can confuse this with uranium, because uranium also has this very dark, like blackish color to it. So you always have to keep an eye out. Oh, yeah, there we go. The ship is falling. God damn. Okay. Freed some weight out of it. It still cannot withstand its own weight. Well, that is sad. I'm sorry for this. God damn, it's a big rock. If I get this out, can I fly? Yeah. There we go. Even though it seems like a waste to drop the silicone, it is fine because there is plenty of where that came from. So yeah, you don't gotta sacrifice your whole ship just for a bunch of minerals. Even less if we're making a ship that's gonna carry like 10 times what this one can carry. Okay, coming back to base now. Let's go. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Famous last words. Yeah, something bad is happening. The ship is falling out of the sky. That's fine. You're fine. We just need to connect this. Oh, crap. Well, that's okay. Everything is fine. Everything is under control. I definitely planned that. There we go. So now we have a bunch of silicone. And now everything should be producing. Never mind, I have to, yeah, do that. Now we're talking. Yeah, oh yeah, I have to fix the power issues. We will get into that as soon as I weld this. Just give me a little breathing room. Breathing room. Damn, I had to get my pronunciation right, otherwise I'm gonna begin saying things that I'm not meant to say. Neither did I meant to say them. Oh. Yeah. Well, that's okay. We can weld the cockpit already. While I did build the ship when I didn't have any DLCs, so this ship, pretty sure it is DLC free. So it doesn't have any. It's just a vanilla ship. I hope. I think. I don't remember well. Maybe you can check that out in the blueprint. I have to see. Wait, I already forgot what I was gonna do. Yep, more wind turbines. How about 2 more? It should be enough. I'm gonna do something that you may not like, but the point is that it has to work. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Neither does it matter if I like it, it just has to work. I'm gonna just extend like 2 arms out of the tower where I will house the rest of the wind turbines. Okay, you go into... Oh, you can't. Just have to... Here. Nice, I got a full bottle now. Good. I'll extend this quickly, like... I don't remember how much clearance you need, but I'm just gonna go as far as I can. Well, that's an idea. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, 9 is enough. To each side. So I need 9 this side. And 9. Nice. And now for the wind turbine. So for the wind turbines, we need interior plates. Also, another thing you can do is just go like this. Look for the block. Click the block once and then 1, 2. Done. And now you just put it into production. It's the same thing as right-clicking onto it, with the sole difference that you don't need to have it, you know, placed somewhere. You can just go and put it into the build planner. Very convenient. I'm starting to worry that it may not be enough clearance from the other turbine. But that's okay. It shouldn't matter too much, I think. I hope. Let's hope that nothing bad happens. There we go, our first twin blade wind turbine. Extra one. So it's actually the second one, but the first one I built since that one. So whatever, it's the same. Now I just need to wait for these to assemble. Speaking of assembling, I cannot wait to have to get the better assembler. It is so fast that you will just never want to use a survival kit or a basic assembler to build anything anymore, anytime. As soon as you get your hands on that, it is like paradise of assembling things. Even more when you can just stack a ton of them. In this game you can put many assemblers and choose them to be cooperative. Co-op is a better way to say it so I don't get confused with the words. If you make them co-op mode, they will begin building the same things as the main one, practically doubling the speed at which you build things at. What did I do? Oh, I built that block. Okay, so getting back to building. One engine, the gyro. I'll build the other two engines since those are like the most expensive parts. I'll rather get them out of the way first, so then we can worry about the tiny ones. So yeah, back to the time lapse, if there is any. So as I build this, since this is gonna be a very short episode, we're just gonna build the miner and then that will be it. I don't have much time. Today's Christmas, you know? We have to go do things with the family, of course. In fact, I should use this moment to tell you all to have fun in your Christmas. I hope you can have a very happy day with your family. And if you don't have the opportunity, sadly, to be with them, at least be happy yourself or with friends. Anything that works well enough for you. Yeah. So, wish you a wonderful night, or day, or morning, or noon. Whatever hits you as you watch this video. Yeah. I have to practice my English. Jeez. Okay. Back to my original point. Whenever you're building a mining ship, you gotta try to armor it up so you do not bump into things. Why is that? Well, sometimes when you're full of minerals inside your ship, for some reason the game seems to work like the heavier your ship is, like the more mass your ship has, like the more damage it will take out of hitting things. I don't know if that's true, but I have had very wicked and weird things happen to me with big heavy ships. Like for example, I once drove onto a very big ship. It was very heavy and I just tapped it and I died immediately, twice. Same happens when I have a miner full of ore. If I gently tap it onto a wall, it just breaks immediately. It doesn't happen when it's empty, only when it's full. So yeah, that leads me to think that this game calculates the ramming damage or crushing damage depending on how heavy you are. That's why I recommend always putting some armor to cover these things. In this case I didn't do it, but of course I learned from my mistakes. I armored these zones, even the front, although I'm never gonna crush into the front. That was because I was playing on a PvP map, and that was like an armored front panel that will protect the cockpit so it doesn't get shot out immediately. It's still old, it gets shot out, but not that quick. It will give me time to run away. Or at least save myself, which was the most important part. So yeah, always put a lot of armor, a lot of down-facing thrust if you're in the atmosphere. Because I can tell you that the more ore you have, the heavier you're gonna be, which is no joke, no ship, Sherlock. But yeah, it can be pretty ugly sometimes. So even if you go overkill, just have enough. As long as you don't press the spacebar, you should be fine. For example, the ship has so much up thrust that I just either never press the spacebar or I only do it on very special times. Yeah, I just drive forward with this one. Huh. And I've been thinking maybe I can remodel it a little bit. Maybe I can put everything I have learned so far into this ship. It is the best way to learn how to build better ships. At least that's what I think so. Just learning from your mistakes, and the best way to do it is by building a ship, doing everything wrong, so you can see what is wrong with it, and then, you know, fixing the issues. That way you get better at building the ship gets better, and once your ship is already polished, once your ship is, you have solved every issue with it, you can just go and build another one with the same features as the last one, and it may even work better than the first one, which is what you want. I have many examples of what I just said. We just need to get there. Okay, now let's build the batteries, since I guess it's another good thing to have, so I can recharge them while we build. So whenever this thing is ready, we will be able to take it somewhere. One of the features you may notice on my ship is that I use this thrusters aiming at things. If you don't know, usually thrusters tend to damage blocks if they are in the the exhaust zone of the thing. But every thruster has a different damage range. And for these thrusters I realized it's only 2 blocks. So I was able to do 2 block clearance on my ship and then put another one for armor. That way I avoided doing damage, and these thrusters, you cannot see them. You will see why you cannot see them. I have to build them first. So yeah, let's get to that. So I know I may not have enough people to ask this to, but if anybody, if somebody, or if some of you watch this, I would like to know, what should we build to go into space? Because I was thinking about making just a tiny little shuttle, so we can just go up and that's about it. Or we could settle a bigger base on Earth, have like a main operation center or something like that, and of course build a big ship that takes us into space, and leaving the base behind still working, In fact, I think I have the PAM auto mining thing, which is, for those who don't know it, it is a script that allows you to make automated mining ships. So maybe we can make a base on Earth that is constantly mining things, although I don't know how that will work. Maybe I can use a laser antenna to communicate with it from afar. Yeah, that could be nice. I have never ever used a laser antenna before, so it will be a very nice excuse to use one. Yeah, place a laser antenna. I have a mining station where we build a big ship, go into space, and communicate with it. And once we're done in space, we come back to the station, do everything we have to do, and go back out. Another thing I was thinking about was what kind of ship should we build to go into the Factorum missions? Because those people are crazy. The last time I tried to fight them, I fought them with one of my biggest ships I have ever made, called the Enterprise. It was a big carrier-like cruiser, and my experience fighting the Factorum with it was getting completely destroyed by a railgun from an ambush as I was trying to get one of those jump drives. Yep, I was trying to get the jump drives out once I killed a lot of the Factorum ships, and as I was doing that, suddenly some other ships came by. I had to go fight, and as soon as I leave the place, my ship just gets ripped in half by a railgun shot, and I had to run away. Gladly, a friend of mine was able to get the Prototech jump drive. He saved the day. So yeah, he did very well. And I was able to save my cruiser with only one thruster. A thruster pointing forward. I had to jump away from the place. Of course I had to run away first, and then I had to jump away from the place so I could try to take a look at the damage to know what happened. And as soon as I do that, I realized the ship is like completely ripped in half by the railgun shot, which was the craziest thing I have ever seen in the game. And yeah, after that I had to somehow find a way to brake, because the ship was, of course, in a forward moving, it was just moving forward very fast, and I only had one thruster pointing forward, so I had to maneuver the whole ship around just to brake a little bit. After that I just jumped back to base, and my friend, the one who saved the jump drive, was able to use his bigger frigate to stop the cruiser, which was a whole mission. If I have to add anything, it was quite the mission he had to do to stop the cruiser. In the end it worked out. So yeah, good for us. If you were following, you probably saw that I ran out of nickel, so I have to go get some now. Gladly, we're doing good progress. This thing is charged. Still has silicon inside of it. Let me see if I can get rid of some. Oh, I got rid of everything. Good. Now we go for the nickel, which, if I recall, for some reason my ore detector is not working. But I remember well, it was this direction. Oh, never mind. I was way off. Wait, that's a rock. I mean, I'll take it. There's ice over there. That will be a good thing to have later on. Not that later on, soon. Okay, I think I went a little too rough onto this rock. Whatever. Be careful now. We don't want to lose this ship. Also, you can check out the stone ejection. It's quite hypnotizing if you ask me. Really like it. I hope my microphone is not that loud again, because I don't know how to fix that. I've been trying to use so many recording programs to try and make it more bearable, I guess. Something more soothing, but it's so difficult. I have to get a microphone for sure if I want to do these kind of things. But hey, everything comes at some point, so I hope. Okay, we're getting way too much stone. It's not funny. I think I'll just leave it there and go back, because I'm barely moving now again. I know it's mostly stone that is like clogging up the ship thrusters, but that's okay. I can leave with it for now. I'm just calm because I know once we have the next mining ship, we are not gonna have this kind of issues anymore. This is just a temporal thing. Just for now, we will be having issues with the thrusters. Okay, careful. God damn, this thing's heavy. Okay, that should be enough nickel to continue the production. I just need to put it here. Wait. Oh. It is quite sad that it wasn't the nickel what we were running out of. It is, in fact... It was, in fact, iron what we were running out low on. Damn. Well, my bad, I guess. I should have realized that. But that's okay. We still needed nickel. Let's go get some iron then. Which I was right, it was that direction. I don't know why it didn't appear before. This game sometimes gets very weird. I have to deal with it. But sometimes I cannot withstand how silly this game is. Okay, that's the iron hole we made earlier. Well, earlier meaning quite literally yesterday. Ah. Careful now. Don't want to wreck it. Let's go in. And into the mine we go. Now let's get some iron. Iron always has such high demand on this game. It's never enough. Okay. How are we doing? We're doing fine. Still doing fine. And yep, that's about it. It will not hold anymore. Come on. Work with me, please. Let's get out. We have to go back to base somehow. Gladly, the spawn pod has armor by itself. So even if I bump onto things, the only thing I'm risking to lose is the connector below and the things on top, which is a gyroscope, and that is a problem if that breaks, but not a big problem, just a slight issue. It can be solved though. Okay, I have to be careful with my approach because this thing is very heavy right now. Any bad movement and we could end up crashing into the only thing we have right now to keep ourselves alive. Yep, I'm not doing anything right now, it's just falling on its own. I tapped the go down button just once and the thing fell like if I was holding it. But that doesn't matter. We have iron now. So good job. Now I'll move it here because I want it like this. Why? Because the refinery will try to take anything on this order from left to right. So if I have it here, it's gonna first take the iron ore, then the silicon, then the nickel, and then the cobalt. So yeah, another thing you have to control from time to time for a better experience on this game. It's just some quality thingies. Good to know. Okay, let's continue. Okay. There's no way we are out of cobalt, because I saw that we had a lot. Yeah, we do have a lot. It's just this. I forgot I did this to the build planner. Ah, for gore. Everything is fine though. So I'm just placing this on the fastest order, so whatever it takes less to build, you just put it in front. It's not the optimal way, it's just my preferred way. You do it as you wish. Usually just leaving it however the build planner puts it, like it's just good enough. But I like doing things different because I'm just that stupid. Speaking of which, I don't remember where the forward-facing thrusters are. They must be over here. Never mind, they cannot be here because here's where the conveyor goes for my drilling. Never mind, those are my drilling things. So the drill goes here. So where? Ah, I remember now. Forget what I said. I'm crazy. So if you recall what I said earlier, you cannot see the engines because there is LCD panels on top of them. The LCD panels, you might find it stupid because they are like further away from the engines than everything else. But in my brain, I said LCD panels are quite cheap to make. So I wonder if I make the LCDs as the armor, will that work? Surprise, it kinda did work. Whenever I bumped into something, instead of the engines taking damage, which is not good, only the LCD panels will take the damage for them. And that is exactly what I wanted to happen. So yeah, it's a very stupid solution, but it works, and that's everything that matters, to be fair. The fact that it works. Speaking of which, we are very close to finishing the internals of the ship. The rest is just gonna be some armor. Of course, we're missing the keys part of this, the drills. But I can assure you that's not that's not the biggest issue right now.
We keep running faster and faster. faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me.
Okay, so for the most part, the thing right now, it's like the skeleton of my mining ship is done. So as you can see, this is how it looks without any armor. It's just three medium cargo containers, 4 batteries, 4 big engines, and of course 2 engines on each side, except for the rear and the front. The rear has 3, the front has 4, so I can look down. This is how I connect the drills. It's not very efficient way of connecting, because you break this and it's over. You break that and it's over for the entire drill. I could have just went into there. I don't know why I didn't do that. Don't ask me. That's me from the past. About the batteries, I noticed they are not charging at all. Batteries. Miner 2. So now they should be charging, I hope. Those are yellow, these aren't, which is concerning. So okay, the main point here is that I need to build the ore detector and the antenna, and the problem is that to do that I need to build a beacon. I don't want to do that. Gladly, there is a beacon right here that I can just grind down and then weld it again. And there we go, new blocks unlocked. So now I have an antenna and the ore detector. So I'm gonna turn this on again. What are you doing here? You. I'm gonna turn it on again and of course finish everything on it. Or at least the functioning parts. I still cannot do this. That's stupid. Whatever. Antenna and ore detector. Apart from that, I think we're just ready to begin putting armor on this thing. It doesn't seem like it needs anything else apart from the decoration thingies. So yeah, let's do that. People, I just realized something very stupid that I should have done. I should have done from the beginning. Upgrading my tools. I'm using the normal ones. I don't know why. I should upgrade them to do this faster. Yeah, my bad. If you did realize earlier than me. So yeah, now we upgrade the tools. We can build this even faster. At least as fast as my blocks come out of the assembler. So yeah, let's continue. Okay, the armor is done. Finally. I'm like so tired right now. It's been... Damn. It's been 2 hours and 16 minutes of recording. It may not look as long whenever you see the video because I'll make sure to cut it very nicely. Just so you don't have to withstand every singular second that I had to go through just to make this. So yeah, we just gotta finish the lights, and after the lights are done, the ship should be done. Right now it's just some decoration that is missing. So yeah, it's practically done. So yeah, let's finish this and we will call it a day for now. So, it is done. You may ask why I didn't build the front armor. Well, it's kinda clear. I don't have any reason to build it in survival. Nobody's gonna be shooting at me apart from NPCs. But they shouldn't, like, come here and seek me. Neither am I gonna go and fly into their zones, if you know what I'm saying. So it makes no sense to put that armor on, at least not yet. So yeah, we have a finished ship, at least mostly, because I'm still missing some things that I cannot see or I forget to see. So yeah, we have successfully built the Oosh. Okay, I'm building the last things now. Yeah, I'm kinda phasing out because I'm so tired. So I say sorry for that. I have to. But it's been quite a while. I will definitely have to rest a little bit. Okay. So the ship is ready. Now we just need to do the funny. And what is the funny? Well, I have to connect it somehow. And that is spooky, because I don't know how much battery this has. If I check out, it seems to have not enough. One moment. So, fully charged in 1 hour. Fully recharged in 4 seconds. Oh, I think those are the small ones. Yeah, I don't know about that. Should we risk it? I think we may risk it. Are we that crazy? I think we are. I don't know what that 5... Oh, that 5 is the connector. Why is it not working? We will never know. I'll have to seek that soon. Fix it. So, automatic, and now we have to do that. So now the ship is actually flying on its own. It's not connected to anything anymore. I don't know how much fuel it has. Okay, 22 minutes. So yeah, we have a new ship. And it's actually a very nice one. So now I just have to connect it to the base. I have enough time to do it. So I'll just take my time doing this. So yeah. Something we achieved. I should fix this quickly. Stone injector. Docking port. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work. Oh, there's a bunch of things that are not working. Of which I have no clue what they are because I do not remember. I hope they aren't important. And well, if they are, at least I hope that I can remember what they were. So I don't end up goofing or messing something up. Okay, there's the connector. We go to the ship and dock. Now we turn the batteries. Oh, well, that's a problem. Never mind, nothing happened. You didn't saw a thing. Why is it not working? Something is wrong. I cannot tell what it is. Docking port. Why is it not working? Tree mode, override power transfer. Route. I have no clue what is going on. Wait. Just for parking? Yes. So then why do you not wanna lock? Oh, if I press B, it works. Huh. Have to sort that out. Oh. Oh. I see. I remember now. That is a stone ejector. That is not meant to connect to anything. This is the docking port. I see. Well, that's an issue. It can be solvable though. So, next episode we are gonna get rid of this thing. We're gonna use this mainly. And, well, we will have to see what we do. Either we build a bigger base, or we just go into space immediately. So, that concludes today's episode. I hope you have a very nice Christmas, and I'll see you next time. Hope that next time is soon, and I'm not sleepy by then. So goodbye. So that was it. Now I did realize that there were some export issues during this. So you may have saw those very blurry spots from time to time. I'll see how to fix that. Yup, see you next time.